Some time ago now, I shared a video on bomb plant positions in CSGO. Well, now it's part 2, the sequel, and this one has some really filthy positions as well. Let's get started with some simple tips. Say you're on Mirage and you've cleared the A bomb site. We know where the normal bomb plant position is, behind the first set of boxes, and of course you can plant in the middle of the site and behind the 3 stack boxes, but not a lot of people realise you can actually plant behind the very first stack out in the open. Clearly, a lot of circumstances this wouldn't be that useful, but you have to always position your bomb plant depending on where you're either planning to go to defend or where your teammates are. In some circumstances, a different bomb plant can help out a lot for the defending terrorists. Any bomb plant can be good or bad, it just depends where you're covering it from. Okay, next we've got a bit of a cheeky one. How about planting on top of the middle box in the B bomb site if you've got enough time? Jump onto the box and plant it over the open cardboard box. The bomb will actually be covered from most directions by the cardboard flap. Clearly, it's not going to trick anyone smart and the audible beep of the bomb is going to give it away, but it might actually confuse someone for a few seconds, which you never know, that might be all you need to win the round. Moving on to cash, and again this one isn't particularly hard to find. In fact, you can notice it pretty easy, but you're mainly banking on the fact that players will always run to the most obvious bomb plant locations before they realise that it isn't actually there. Couple that with the fact that they can't see it directly when coming from CT, it could give you the upper hand that you need. And while we're on the A bomb site, it's also worth noting that you can plant the bomb all along the other side of the bomb site, which again is something that teams never usually do. In fairness, you won't often get a chance to plant here because there'll always be enemies coming from CT or Speedway, but in certain 1v1s or 2v2s you might get a chance to plant here if those areas are smoked off, and it really helps to aid your defensive positions. Even plant right on the corner of the box and head into main, or head to mid with an AWP maybe. Again, it's all situational but useful to know. The B bomb site is much of the same. You can plant all along the front edge if you want to, so if you've got teammates in checkers or back towards the T side entrance, this could be useful. Another good spot is in the back left of the bomb site because you can plant it while being covered from CT and upper by some boxes, but it can also be covered from checkers. It's a good spot to plant if you know you have cover from the checkers area. Next, a really simple one, nothing complicated here, but it can be a really good spot. On Inferno, you can plant right at the top of the stairs on the B bomb site. It's risky for sure because you could easily get shot through smoke, but again remember this is a situational bomb plant. Think about a scenario you're in, 1v2, 2v2, whatever it might be, and use the bomb plant that works best for you and your team in that moment. Planting by barbecue is the normal spot, but there could be another position that works better depending on how you're set up. Barbecue may not always be the best move depending on where your defending teammates are, so think ahead. Also, I thought I'd throw in a floating bomb plant right here because why not? I mean, take what you will from this. It's a bomb plant on the crates that causes the bomb to completely float in the air. I'm not trying to claim this is some sort of genius plant, I just added it in because, well, it's a floating bomb, so why not? Next, we're on Overpass, and more specifically the B bomb site. Time to make use of that little bucket on the bomb site. How about we hide a bomb inside of it? Now, if the bomb didn't have a beep and a bright red light, we might get away with this, but who knows, maybe someone will fall for it just long enough. I'm not holding my breath too long, but it looks cool nonetheless. The last bomb plant for today is probably the filthiest. Back on Cobble and on the A bomb site, there's a few places people don't tend to bother planting, mainly because of cover. You can plant at the front of the bomb site, which could be good if you've got defenders down the middle ramp. Also right at the back, although honestly, this is probably the worst plant you could ever go for, and I would always avoid it at all costs unless you really have to. You can also plant right on top of this piece of rubble, and magic, the bomb has disappeared. If only we could stop that bright light from shining though, because it's stopping us from being really sneaky beaky like. Either way, there's a few fun bomb plant positions for you. Try some of them out and see how you get on. Make sure to check out the first bomb plant positions video I did if you're interested in this sort of thing. Thanks for watching guys, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, a thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you in the next one.